Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the AllfaxN.Oslack Saints podcast. And plain and simple, this is gonna be a short one to cover last week in today's game. Uh, it's just a bad football team. We're just playing bad football. We're doing things that bad football teams do, and you try to chalk it up to say, you know what, the first game was like it was a close game with Atlanta, their rival. Um, and you know what I'm saying, we trying to figure things out, but we won it. But it was an ugly one, but we won it. Right, game two was kind of like, man, fuck, we was right there, still trying to figure things out. Lost to Tampa, and we got the news that James had the fucking back injury, right? You're like, damn, well, he shouldn't have been playing, period. But, let's keep that going. We lose that game. The offense still look fucking slow. It looks slow. It looks lethargic. It look like, all right, these motherfuckers still trying to figure it out. We still like, man, look when Tom first got to Tampa. Look at all this, These guys got to learn to play together, right? Boom. Fucking Carolina Panthers, man. That dude, prior to us playing him for that first game, I think they lost 9 straight games, like regular season games. We were their first win. It was like, hold on, bro, this is starting to be bad, man, because we're starting out the same way. The first drive is always the best drive, and then everything else is downhill to the fourth quarter, garbage time. Bam. And Carolina was trying to give us the game away because they don't like their coach. Players don't like the coach. The team don't like the coach. They interviewing DJ Moore. They asking him about shit where like Matt Rule is saying receivers need to get open. He looking crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Panthers was literally wanting the Saints to come there, put them out their misery so they can fire their coach because they don't like their coach. We gave that team hope. That game was, that one looked like we had a little rhythm going, and it looked like, all right, well, we converting on some of these third downs. We converting, and it looked like we having some up tempo, starting off a little faster. Convert a third down, flag on Mark Ingram. We convert for like another third down, I think on a different drive, or I think it was like on a different drive, but it's the first half. We getting holding penalties. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's penalties. We shooting ourselves in the foot. You know what I'm saying? Carolina game, it looked like we was trying to get the rhythm on the offense, but we shooting ourselves in the foot with fucking penalties. That is coaching. Offensive line is bad. All right, well, I'll get to that, but it's bad. We lose that game. Now we get to today, and with the Vikings, I would say they probably the best team we played. I would say Tampa if they had a better offense right now, but Minnesota is like the best, team we played. I can't even say offensively. Like, only reason I'm saying it because they got Justin Jefferson and Dalvin Cook, but like, Marshawn Lattimore had his worst game today, and I'm not jumping down his throat. If his worst game is today, I'm cool. Motherfucker been locking everything up, and everybody have a bad game. Jalen Ramsey looked like shit the first game and in the playoffs, but we know what he is, right? So, bam. But, he got cooked, bro. He got cooked for like 10 receptions, 100-something, probably 120, 130-something yards, and it was just bad, bro. But still, again, defense played the best they could, bro. And I'll get into it with the refs with this game. Before I start blaming everybody to get on the shit that's Saints look bad on, bro. Like, fucking, outside of Marshawn Lattimore getting cooked today, defense is playing good, man. Like, we actually started getting after the quarterback a little bit with the defensive line. And I'm tired of the defensive line, but they played good today. I mean, they got a little bit of penetration today, you know what I'm saying? Cam actually came alive. Davenport almost had 2 sacks. Fucking Kentavious Street, I'm pretty sure he had a sack. So they was kind of doing their part. P. Warner and D. Davis, like, I literally have nothing to say about the linebackers, bro. Like, seriously, the linebackers, I literally have nothing to say. My only complaint on defense is the D-line. But outside of that, it's the defense. I have a little to no critique. Offense started off the same way. Everybody, all these motherfucking Jameis fucking up Jameis, and we got all these fucking penalties. Andy Dalton starts today, fumbles the ball. Now he did good. Like he did a good job today, but you know, the problems with this team runs way more deep than the quarterback position. Now he played decent today. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Alvin and Michael didn't play. But, you know, Jameis won games without none of them motherfuckers last year. We had Chris out there. We had Jarvis out there. Callaway, Traquan, Jawan, Latavius Murray. Thank God we elevated him and played him today. He take Mark's spot. Whenever Kamara come back, benchmark. Put that nigga down, bro. Let that shit be the A-Can Latavius Murray show. Latavius Murray fucking put in work. And it kind of looked like today the offense didn't look like a jumbled up pile of shit. It looked like they said, we're going to run the ball. And we stuck with it. And it had some consistency, at least with that. But, again, the fucking penalties killed us. But this time, it wasn't all on the offense. The first quarter, it actually was on the offense with the penalties. And it killed at least two third downs converted by Andy Dalton. You know what I'm saying? Because of that. But offensive line started off like dog shit as usual. And they actually started to clean it up in the second half. Like, it started to look like Taysom Hill, everybody says he's overpaid. He literally looks like the best thing on offense. Chris Olave is the best thing on offense. Let's put that out there. Offensive Rookie of the Month. But outside of him, Taysom Hill is just like the spark every time, bro. And it's not like we do nothing new with him. We line him up, you know he gonna fucking run the ball. You can't stop that big motherfucker. You feel me? So, shout out to Taysom Hill. Shout out to Chris Olave. Callaway had a great game today. You know what I'm saying? You know, he caught like 2 good first downs. Traquan played good. You know, he played decent. But, look, I see the star on the offense was Chris Olave and Latavius Murray. You know what I'm saying? But, again, offense was just just did just enough, but the special teams, man, special teams in these penalties are fucking garbage. Deontay Hardy, look, man, trade him or just don't play him at all, because right now we've pretty much switched him back to his position, which was punt return. He ain't getting no yardage, right? No touch, you know, no run backs, you know what I'm saying, no shit like that. And then it's like, dude catches a fucking kick today with a fucking team full of purple in his face and tries to run it, fumbles it. I'm like, dude, why ain't you waiting for the fat catch right there? You got fucking all this purple in your face, dude. And I'm like, come on, man, this dude, he's uninterested. He don't want to be here. I saw somebody make a tweet. Well, like, dude did a little podcast and he kind of mentioned, man, if y'all not going to use Deontay Hardy, trade him. And he fucking liked it. The dude don't want to be here, man. So, look, get him out the fucking mix. We was using Jarvis Landry as a damn kick punt returner last week. It's telling me all I need to know. So, again, fucking the penalties, man, and special teams. Shit ain't getting done on special teams. That's what it is. If we ain't they're not contributing to nothing, and they fumbling. We got 2 fumbles on special teams. And right now, we're doing what bad football teams do, man. I've had it up to here with Pete Carmichael. I'm done with him. He needs to fucking go. You know, we sat Jameis today for his back and ankle issues, and guess what? We could keep him sat. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, what's wrong with the team is doing way more than what a quarterback can fix. Quarterbacks, I don't care, unless you a Hall of Famer right now or something like that, you're not fixing what's going on with this team. This is purely coaching. special teams and offense right now. Defense is good. Special teams and offense is way too big of problems in this aspect. And a healthy Jameis would help this team because he'll be able to be more mobile and shit like that. But right now, it's, playing him hurt. Might as well just play Andy. You know what I'm saying? He'll do just enough to, to still be able to move and be a little mobile. Andy even did a little mobility today. He tried to run for a touchdown, but again, he's not moving the needle. But again, he's better than the hurt Jameis right now. You know what I'm saying? But Pete Carmichael, he's my main culprit. I'm ready to get the fuck off of him. And it's mainly because he just waits too long to adjust. This team has no identity. Now today, like I said, it looked like we had an identity. We're running the ball. I said this from the jump. We're a run-first team. Even when Alvin Kamara's not in. When we played Tampa, we was running over them, and we just stopped. But today, it actually looked like we did that formula, which caused the offense to look better today. Shout out to Latavius Murray. Even when Alvin Kamara comes back, you stay in, bench Mark Ingram. The leaders of this team need to be fucking leading. D. Davis is a fucking leader. I'm kind of tired of Cam. I'm kind of tired of Mark. The fucking podcast and all the there's a little bit too much laughing and smiling from the fucking leaders of this team. Billy Bean, shout out to the A's. That's my baseball team. And fucking Moneyball. The motherfuckers in there, they lost it, but they got the radio on. He coming that bitch with the baseball bat. What y'all laughing for? He said, this what losing sound like. He fucking take the bat, smash their fucking radio. It's too much laughing and joking from the fucking leaders. Not all of them, some of them. And I don't like it. And if your head not in the game, you need to fucking leave right now. We don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying the season over with 1-3. Shit can happen. But right now, I'm telling you, if the losses we had were more like losses today with the refs, and let me just get on that right now before I end it. We had one drive where there was like 2 or 3 third downs that just was like, wow, how the fuck do we call this? They call illegal hands to the face on Honey Badger. He pushes the motherfucker, pushes his shoulder, bro. They calls it, that was a third down that just got like 3rd and 9. And, I think it would have put them in like 4 down. They called it illegal hands to the face. They replayed the shit. And Mark Sanchez, the commentators, like, whoa, what the, they was like, this shouldn't have been called. And then there's another one they fucking called on Marshawn Lattimore with goddamn Adam Thielen. And then there's he grabbing his face mask, all this and all that. They called PI on him. And there was one more play that got fucked up on there. That was like 3 bad flags, you feel me? And it was like, they giving them the game at this point, This game was more so of that drive fucking fucked us, like real shit. But still in all, the first half, the penalties was just out of control. Out of control, man, from vets, not from no fucking rookies. I'll take it from the rookies and all. It's from the vets. It's just coaching, man. This is 90% coaching of what I'm talking about. Let me read this. Through 4 games, we have 11 turnovers. That's 6 fumbles and 5 picks. And mind you, I'm not excusing interceptions, but the interceptions are coming at the end of the game when like Hail Marys. That's when majority of these things are coming. Like the game is already over. So it's not during when it's really time when people are trying to win. 11 turnovers, 6 fumbles, 5 picks. Now 3 of those picks, really all of those fumbles came in while we were in the midst of the game trying to win the game. 3 of them from running backs. 2 from Mark Ingram, 1 from Alvin Kamara for a score, scoop and score against Carolina. 2 from the special teams. 1 from James, but James Hurst recovered it. But all those fumbles came in the heat of the game, the thick of the game. Penalties accepted. 34 for 319 yards. Most penalized team in the NFL. This is fucking coaching. I want Pete Carmichael gone. And even if we somehow find a way to make it to the playoffs this year, which if we keep playing like this, I don't see it. I still want him gone for next year because the whole thing is he cannot adjust. And if we somehow do get a young quarterback next year to groom and try to, get up in there, I don't trust him to develop a quarterback. I want him gone. DA, again, the defense is still playing elite, but you accepted the money. You're going to get the blame for everything. The defense is still playing way too good for me to just shit on him. But the penalties, man, all that fall up on the coach, and then we got to get this shit straight. I'm ready for him to just, man, let Cody, look, the wide receiver coach, let Cody Burns fuck with the plays, man. Let Doug Marrone, he was our OC the first 2 years when Sean got here, and we was number one in the offense. It needs to be a change for the offense. And today it still showed, even when Jameis not in, that we still lack communication and struggle mentally. So that's the AllfaxN.Oslack Saints podcast. I probably forgot some stuff I wanted to say, but this shit is running deeper than quarterback problems, and we need to tighten up. And I'm all for saying, if we go 1-4 next week, I'm down for blowing this shit up and trading players away and try to build this shit back up right. We could go further building an offense around Chris Olave and Trevor Penning and try to keep the defense intact. But other than that, y'all have a good rest of y'all Sunday. Who dat? On to Seattle, at home next week.